Hello, everybody. Sinister here, and welcome back. Round 2. Garni, Choopy, Magician Rando, and Fireball. Already Garni with the Fireball. Thank you. So, let's talk about the Magician mode. First and foremost, weapons and consumable items all around the castle. Yeah, that's not a thing. We got souls. Nothing but souls. Souls all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Items are only gonna be found in the shop and dropped on enemies. So money is gonna be absolutely valuable. Also, to get to Graham, every boss must be killed. Now I have a boss counter, but your boy has a tracker of his own. Pencil and paper. Haha. So Jupiter's already on the move. A tall, rare ring. Samurai armor in the shop. Ooh, but hold on. Got some pretty good armor got some pretty good stuff starting out. And by the way, we do not have a soul compass. So, because we're killing all bosses, it does not matter. And an early chaos ring. So, you know what that means. Put on the ring. Let's go and do some things. Also, Bat will be first. Panther will be first, not Bat. In addition to that, that would be a kicker. Not bad. Early kicker. Bat. So, seeing that now that their items, they're going to have to use everything in their arsenal to make this happen. Panic mode engaged by Jupy. Garni finds Clock Tower. There's no part of it. And Jupiter will find the Creaking Skull. Creaking is a dead boy. Jupy's on the board. 1-0. Fish head. Garni's behind right now. It needles this time from Jupy. Garni is still fighting hard. Shadow Knight game. Ripper. And Garni's on the board. One apiece. Currently behind. Another Shadow Knight, not bad. Also, it's basically elemental rando. So stats are the same, but elemental properties are different. Ooh, immediate school. Iron Golem. Iron Golem's gonna be a really good play here. Another one right here. Malthus is found, so we are on the move. Unlimited speed, unlimited jumping. That's not even a thing, as only suggestions. Flying armor, who cares? Undyne, now we got the ability to walk on water. Another one. Skeleton Blaze. All the quality up here. But again, this is Magician mode. Gotta use the bat. Killer Mantle. Immediate level up when we can get up to top floor. We got some Red Minotaur grinding to do. Jupiter's gonna go and check out the first area here. Meanwhile, Skeleton Blaze by Garni. Forbidden area. 2 checks. Gonna open the place up. Killer Mantle for Garni. Remember, they gotta kill bosses, so if it ain't the boss, they don't want it. Ah, another end. Congratulations. Congratulations. Garni will now also find the forbidden area, following in Jupy's footsteps. Running through everything like a hot knife through butter. Another red. Beam skeleton. Guess what? Kamehamehas are plenty. Another one. Siren. Don't matter. We got Kamehameha. Who cares? Look at that beam. White Dragon. This boss is like, what is this corridor? Yes. Kamehamehas. Early mobility. You know, we got it here. Inner quarters. Alrighty. Jupy knows there's a boss here. You know what that means. Time to fight. Needles. 2 more checks down here. A yellow. Ectoplasm. Lightning doll. We're gonna do a little bit of lightning in these hands. Knock 'em. Shadow Knight for Garni on the bat. Garni will also get the white dragon. Oh, the Balor fight. Let's go. I am that. Get handed. It's Balor time. Resistant to holy. Oh, lightning is doing neutral damage, and look at that! Look at the zappy zap. My brother can get used to seeing this kind of stuff here. Oh, with the Malphus, he's gonna double jump his way to victory, and yes, Balor is down. Chupi's up 2-1 currently. It's a ghost dancer for his problems. Alrighty, Tower of Storms. Hype or tripe? Chat, put it in there. Is it hype or is it tripe? Gorgon, that's hype. Killer fish, meh. So far, looking pretty good. That was hype tower for Gorgon by itself. Right now, Garni's still in what we call stop mode, so we don't know what's going on with Garni. And Jupiter's leaving. Thanks to the Chaos Ring, though, that means every candle is cash. Waiter. She's a red up top. He's not gonna go grab it. Another red. Where, Tiger? Shoryukens. I believe Algorithm was the first person to start with the whole Shoryuken Belmont trope. We're going in. First look at the clock tower. Gorgon got by Garni, so Garni on the other side, meaning that he also beat down his Balor. He's tied up at 2 apiece. Currently, right now, distance is what's keeping our runners currently at bay. Doubles is not a thing. Jupiter does not really care what's down below. A blue crow, that's not what you want. Right now, a Hippogriff is still missing. And a possible rush soul. Giant ghost. Good armor. Ooh, Fleeman was over there by Garni. Right now we lost Jupiter feed. So we lost feed. Looks like we have a... Oh, we didn't get to see what that boss was. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's a problem. We don't know what that boss is. Yeah, real power of Chrono Mage. Reservoir. Yeah, without a rush soul. We have to have some fun here. Stephanie, down. If you need some healing, go get yourself a maid. Get Alpharetta. Ooh, Garni with the chapel. Golem down by Jupi. Witch. Right now, we got a lot of good. We got some quality here. Stone. Devil. Garni with the rush. Une. It's a wood golem and a wood golem. Garni with the play. Back dash. Uh-oh. But you would have got the Chaos Killer and Slime. There's a Chrono Mage. Garni now has access. Silco, cheaper prices. Right now, GP has a third, but we're gonna have to mark it up as one question mark. Manticore down. Garni is currently up 3-2 as far as we're concerned. Until we figure out if Jupy beat his clock tower boss. Student witch. Giant bat. So bat's been found. Werewolf. Ooh, a final guard from Jupy. Archdemon for Garni, though. Ooh, the chapel once again proven points. Oh, and wait a minute. Our tracker says a Miltanz is dropped by Needles. So Needles are dropping swords. Dead Warrior. A poison worm from a random Skelly. Jupy's going up. The ability to... Oh, he says stop. Hammer time. Double Souls, a Dorga, an Irenes, absolutely trash, and Arena for Jupy. This is the boss. So right now, Jupiter is currently... We don't know if Jupiter's in the lead or slightly behind, but we're about to check out now what's going to happen. Because Jupiter's not going to check any of these bad boys here. Legion! So it's safe to assume there's a boss that we have not seen that Jupiter just literally eviscerated. And lightning, weak to lightning, the Legion. Legion, gone. Garni's now also in the arena. So right now, Garni is currently tied with Jupy, but about to reclaim the lead as far as we're concerned. But there is a boss that has not been discovered yet, which is that clock tower boss. We need to figure out what's going on with him. And Jupy back on slideshow mode. And yes, according yes in chat, it is well assumed that it was whatever's in clock tower, Jupy killed in 3.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Garni's gonna be taking down a rather lightning weak Legion and reclaim the lead temporarily. 4-3. And did Jupy get done with Manticore? You gotta pass over Archdemon because Archdemon's not a thing. And yes, Manticore has been downed. So we're currently right now, we are seeing, as it stands right now, we're looking at possibly a lead on Jupy, but we don't know what boss has been killed yet. So as soon as we figure out on Garni, on the clock tower, what boss has been killed, we'll know exactly what to mark off for Jupiter, because he made no effort, he paid no expense to ruin someone's life. Ooh, rooms to have, rooms to play. And Garni's trying to look for something else. I don't know what's on the play for him, but ooh, Red Soul? Another Butcher. You hate to see it. So right now, this is no longer a chance of how many bosses you need to kill, who you need to kill, and what souls you need. It's more of a matter of how many bosses can you kill early. Welcome to the much longer boss rush. Rubicante. Eviscerated for some points. And we have now lost Garni's side. We're going to need to go and get our tracker, get back onto the Jupy side of the house. So right now, Jupy's going to go up. He has Giant Bat, as per Garni as well, I believe. Study. All right, we get to see our first look at Study. Look at that lightning go. See the venom in his eyes. Look at that lightning. Like a Sith Lord. That's exactly what he looks like. He's doing this Sith style. Dance hall boss. That is definitely going to be a big golem. Big golem down for Jupy. Jupy's up 5-4. Maybe 6-4. Disc armor. Gets fired on skeleton blades as the Fleeman. Top floor. Unfortunately, boss is still at hand. Headhunter and Death and Great Armor still missing. So Clock Tower may have the Great Armor because we have not seen Death and we have not seen Headhunter. So Cemetery's still missing. Cemetery's still missing, and as far as I'm concerned, ooh, no healing. Gonna go back to Mina. Garni going down. And a trip to Mina. Manticore. Good play here, especially with Undyne under your belt. Blue Crow. Nothing to sell here, and souls are at 15k. You do not have enough. Alright, so Jupiter knows his homework is not done yet. Lightning straight to the face. Giant ghost. And here we go. Jupiter's going over here. Underground Cemetery, that's a boss. It was Giant Great Armor, so Great Armor was beaten by Jupy. Oh yeah, and now Garni got it. So Jupy's up by 1. And there's Death. Death's going down. And Death's gonna be one of those bosses that you kind of want to see. Death down, Jupy up 2 with only Headhunter left. So no more need a cemetery. So right now, Headhunter remains. Garni needs to find Big Golem, Death, and also the Headhunter hunt. So he's down 2 bosses. Dance Hall has not been discovered yet. So once we find Dance Hall, we'll find Headhunter. And Death is actually good for a shop, indeed. Demon Lord! Back of the waterfall. Jupy gotta make an important decision. He's mapping himself out. He needs to find the dance. Right now, Dance Hall is missing. If Jupy finds Dance Hall, that's Headhunter. meaning his homework is done. And it's a teleporter. And right now, from what we're looking at right now, wherever Dance Hall is at, Gardens is found! Oh, this is huge. Jupiter already found Gardens. Garni still needs to find Big Golem and Death. And Big Golem was at Dance Hall. And right now, Jupiter found the keys to the puzzle. He has no reason but to just come here. And the fact that it's so close to the gardens. Yeah, this is Jupiter's race to lose. Headhunter found. Remember, each phase of Headhunter is 700 points apiece. Studies found, so Big Golem is going to be on Garni. Unfortunately, though, time is running out. Red Minotaur! Big play! Unfortunately, Headhunter down. Choopy's up 3 bosses. And right now, that is go mode. Choopy is done. A 3-boss disparity going in. Garni sees it. But he's gonna have to hurry. And there's and there we go, Big Golem. Death was in the cemetery. And Dance Hall had Headhunter. So, Big Golem down. Like, anybody really needs the rare ring right now. Choopy's back. Alright, Choopy's about to go his way to a gram. Up he goes. Here we go, gram. Imp. Curse does not matter when you have a Chaos Ring in your hands. Look at that magical damage. No way. I can't believe this. Look at that skeleton blaze. Ram down. Alrighty, so Jupiter's gonna go back to Dance Hall and make his way back over to Julius. So right now, Jupiter is in the driver's seat to take this. And now we lost bowl footage. So we wait. Yeah, indeed. Well, we've lost both footage. And in such an important race, too. Oh, we're getting Choopy. And Jupiter actually went back to Reservoir to get the faster pickup. Still nothing on Garni. Garni's back. Here we go. Under the turquoise skies of a bright moon, the man they call Jay. And Manticore found by Jupiter. Ooh, Shoryukens. Jupiter embracing his inner Ken Masters. Ooh, look at that uppercut. Ooh, look at that upper. Another one. And another. 118 per uppercut. And according to chat, poison and holy is a Julius weakness today. So Julius ditch that, and okay, Grand Cross. Shame we don't have claim. Here we go. $2,000 points remain. Oh, a Shoryuken to the face. That's all that matters. Pulling out the inner yes, indeed. Alright, welcome to the Chaotic Realm once again. Garni is still down 2. And with him not having access to, with him not going over to dance hall, not doing dance hall, or getting access to the underground cemetery, it's pretty much a cut and dry deal right now. Jupy is already on the move, getting ready to head over to Chaos. And the thing about this mode, you know you have the levels. Lilith, not a bad play right about now, but a 4-boss deficit is what he is. Jupy has to have the worst chaos in his life. His computer meltdown and some kind of holy intervention for Jupiter to not win this. At the rate this is going. That is how far along Jupiter here is in game 2. Garni's still going up, trying to make his way through. Meanwhile, Jupiter has got one last Shadow Knight. Passes the Shadow Knight. Here we go. Giant bat for Garni. Unfortunately, though, like I said, it's time for that pumpkin to be, that carrot to become a pumpkin. Jupiter, Chaos 1. Let's see what Chaos is weak to today. Weak to poison, resistant to water. Ooh. Maybe slime counts as poison? If it does, then Jupiter's in a good position. Meanwhile, he's giving him the katana treatment. Oh, that's right. He doesn't have soul access right now. So he's got to do this the hard way. Soul down. Only Red Boy remains. He got souls. Weak to dark. Alright, thank you. My bad. Even my eyes need to be checked. Haha. So weak to dark. But it's not gonna matter when you have lightning coming in your hands like Sith Lord. And no, here's the fun part. Your ears are not ready. Because they're not going to be harassed by slime today. And just as we get to see the Manticore strats. And we do have a win. Coming up. As far as I'm concerned, and that's it! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Jupiter wins game 2. And Garni stops. 28-10 is your stat line today. And get your GGs in chat for both of our runners today. We're gonna see if we can get a random Jupiter to come in. Hopefully we can get Jupiter in here. If not, then we'll just sum this bad boy up. Garni will not be joining us today, but Jupiter is. Jupiter will be joining us today. Pretty clinical work here for JupiterClimb. Still advancing in the tournament proper. So we're going to get him in shortly enough.
Hey,
well,
what's happening?
Hey, what's good, Jupiter? 2-0. Good plays.
Hello?
How you holding?
Well,
Hello.
first of all, there's a huge echo. It might be my problem.
Not a problem. If you can hear me, that's perfectly fine.
Okay, I'm gonna try and just work through the echo. But yeah, it was really good. I thought both seeds were pretty interesting. And the one I did the most practice for was the backdash first preset, and I think that really paid off. I was really happy with my movement that seed.
Indeed. You did very, very well on that movement, and as such, you had a pretty good lead going in there. Magician mode was pretty much the same for the most part. You was actually 3 bosses ahead when you was going into Graham. Big plays on seed 1. Garni never finished out the chapel. He missed the red book and the claim. It'd been a much closer race ahead.
Yeah, I was worried about that claim pickup. So, I thought my route was pretty good for most of game 2. Or sorry, most of game 1 rather. The one with the claim in it. And then I saw the claim in chapel, and I was concerned that Garni had gotten there first. But it sounded like Garni had the same idea and delayed chapel till later.
No, Garni saw chapel and said he mod deuced out of there, seeing that it was only 2 checks. He got the teleporter and then he left. You decided to stick around.
Okay.
You decided to come.
Calculated gamble.
Yeah, it was a calculated gamble because you decided to go back in the chapel. And by you going back in, you found not only your red book.
I can't believe a claim was there. I mean, there are certain rules in place, right? It's like there are certain rules in place to where items are supposed to be weighted according to how early they appear in the seed. That was a pretty early chapel. Really a fluke to get a claim that early, but definitely helpful.
Indeed. Yeah, honestly, the claim itself was more than enough. But then when the red book showed up, and it was the only red book, that kind of sealed the deal. Like, oh, that says only red book, and Garni did not clean out chapel.
That was the only one, huh? Yeah, that was rough.
That was the only red book. You had to clean out chapel to get to the red book. So yeah, it was a tough break. Second game, it was just a matter of him not getting to study to get to the big golem. He didn't get the study, and then he kind of got lost trying to find death. Death was at the cemetery. You found it. So.
Yeah, and I can tell you that in terms of combat, my mindset when it comes to Magician is, it's very much you get a couple of things and then you go, and you hope you don't get walled. But you can't get every canister, right? It just takes too much time. So once I had Lightning Doll and Were Tiger, I was ready to go. Because that's a pretty good compliment. And then I got Manticore as a bonus from Headhunter, and at that point, yeah. So, there's always the chance if you do it that way that your opponent gets like Red Minotaur or something similar. But you gotta just take that chance, I think.
Speaking of Red Minotaur, Garni had to go through the worst arena, well, not the worst room in the game, but he went through a bad arena room to get to that Red Minotaur. He had to go through 2 gold skulls for that bad boy. With a couple red minnows.
Okay, so it was in the seed. That's cool.
It was in the seed, but you had to literally fight your way to get to it. And fun fact, Galamoth, we never know what Galamoth was holding. Galamoth was holding something. But we never know what it was because none of you had time stop abilities. Second seed, Galamoth was absolute trash. Well, he had Chrono Mage, so stopped the Chrono himself. But then it was like, yeah, nothing of worth. So Looks like you'll be advancing going to face off against Amadeus. So, what's going to be your thought process going into the battle with Amadeus?
Well, Amadeus is insanely good, obviously. Top player in multiple Castlevania games. Gonna have to get ready. I mean, I'm feeling like I'm gonna get upset this year. I was readying myself to get upset in this round, but I played really well. We'll see how it goes next round. Everyone's leveling up in this game, so fingers crossed. But yeah, it's time to get to work.
Well, with you seeing that you are the top seed, what is going to be your first preset going into the Amadeus battle? Are you going to continue running that backdash first and get the early advantage, or are you going to try to play it a little bit more simple going in here?
Well, we'll see. I think what I'll do is I think I'm gonna ban. I'll probably ban Stat Rando first, and then we'll let Amadeus pick the other two. I think I'm happy with either Magician or Backdash.
So banning the Stat Rando, not leaving it up to chance, but leaving it to skill and navigation instead. I like it. So, I'm checking if there's any other questions in chat. No other questions coming up in chat. So, any last words for the viewers at home before we gets to getting?
No last words from me, but thank you very much, Sinister, for the comms.
Of course. I wouldn't have been able to do my job half as effectively if Smiles wasn't in here making sure that the buttons are tracked. So, that being the case, Jupiter just left. So, on behalf of Speedgaming and all its family of networks, this is everybody here in the booth telling you to enjoy yourself, and we'll catch you in the next race. Take care, folks.